Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, money, money. Always sunny in a rich man's world. All the things that I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, money, money. Oh, always sunny in a rich man's world. All the things that I could do if I had a little money. Oh, it's a rich man's world. Hi, I'm your virtual drama teacher, and welcome to How to Work with Simple Monologues, Part 2. If you haven't seen my video, How to Work with Simple Monologues yet, then I suggest you have a quick look at that first, as we won't be going over the basics in this video. So, you've got your monologue, your song, verse and chorus, and you've created your simple script using either colours or you could have used emojis. The next thing to think about is how to perform your script. At the beginning of the video, you saw me perform a short section from Money, Money, Money by ABBA. I performed it in two very different ways. The way I was able to do that was largely playing with my use of voice. I used pauses, pace and pitch. All the P's. I like my alliteration. So, let's have a think about how you can play with that. If I want a character to come across as reflective, thinking, pensive, or even sad, then I might slow down the way I deliver that speech. And I might put in a lot of pauses. Pauses are good because it allows your audience to think, and you can imagine your character thinking. And naturally, my voice might start to drop a little bit. On the other hand, if my character is quite happy and excitable, then my voice might speed up, and I might forget pauses altogether, and one sentence might run into the next one. And naturally, my voice might go up a little bit in pitch. This is a really simple way that you can play with your use of voice to create the effect that you want for your audience. So, how do you add that to your simple script? A good way to add in pauses is just to pop a little tick where you want to take a pause. A tick is good because this is what singers use when they want to take a breath in a song. Now thinking about use of pitch. If I want to think about making my pitch go down, I might draw a little arrow pointing downwards. And equally, if I want to think about my pitch going up, I might draw a little arrow going upwards. Now thinking about use of pace. An idea here is that you could have the arrow this time going towards the end of the song if you want to speed up, and going towards the beginning of the song if you want to slow down. You might find that you have arrows and ticks around the same sort of space. But that can help you because you know that there's a change at that point and your character is changing their chain of thought. Next, you want to think about rehearsing. And a good way to do this is to think about your use of voice first of all. You could perhaps record yourself on a voice memo and listen back to it and hear if you can hear the emotion you want to portray in your character's voice. Next, we want to think about facial expressions and body language. To do this, you can sit in front of a mirror or video yourself. What I mean is, if I was to say, I'm feeling very excited, very, very excited, Would you believe me? Probably not. On the other hand, if I was to say, I'm feeling very excited, very, very excited, perhaps you'd be more likely to believe that. My facial expressions and indeed my body language was starting to communicate that. Another thing that you can think about in your performance is maybe you might want to include some costume, makeup, accessories, just to really create your character. And the last tip I would give you is to think about the background of your character. Who are you? How old are you? Where do you live? Where do you come from? What's your life been like before this? What were you doing just before performing that monologue? And what will you be doing just after performing that monologue? Giving your character a bit of background that you can think about means that that will come across when you're performing it to your audience as well. So, add the details to your script and start rehearsing. And remember, even the best performers rehearse again and again and again, because there's always something you can improve on for next time. Have fun performing.